I think what's important, what I've actually mostly noticed with musicians these days, compared to when I was learning to be a musician and when I was in college, for example, is that these days technology plays an incredible role. And by technology, I also mean the fact that artists and musicians have to really figure out how to also promote themselves and how to understand the technological advances that you can use. I have a lot of friends, and I know a lot of musicians who have been frustrated lately, or in the past many years, really, with the fact that you can no longer just be a performer, for example. You can no longer just be an orchestra musician and that's all you do. You have to be everything else as well. Not only you have to do that, you also have to be a teacher, you have to be a mentor, you have to be a performer, but then you also really need to know how to and learn how to promote yourself. Most of these musicians, artists don't really have the luxury of having an agent or an agency that will represent you. So you really have to open up and learn how to deal with technology, how to promote yourself, how to have your own social media, maybe have a channel on social media, maybe do YouTube stuff. But I've seen a lot of our teaching artists be super creative. They from the beginning, not only they help us and they teach our students, but they also have been very active online, coming up with their own learning, teaching classes, coming up with some series to talk about different musical concepts, recording music and having it played on social media. And I think some of it might not be really bringing you income right now today, but it's all promoting yourself and what you do. And I feel like all artists need to open up and do that. As an artist, we're often purists.
Yes.
So we just believe so much in the art form. That's all we want to do.
Yes.
But that's not gonna just pay your bills if